Southwest Michigan Outdoors. Wanted to do a quick video on a new scope that I put on the 12 gauge. Got a Mossberg 535 here. Bought this about 20 years ago ish, sometime early in the 2000s. Bought the 24-inch rifle barrel with a cantilever scope mount, and the scope that came with it was a Bushnell Sportsman 3 to 9 by 32. This scope's only got about 3 inches of eye relief on it, so kind of had to get up on the stock a little bit to get a comfortable eye relief. So that was one of the reasons I wanted to put a new scope on it. Also, this newer Bushnell model has got the Circle X reticle, so kind of excited to try that out this year. I think it'll provide a little bit quicker target acquisition, and of course the extra nearly 1 inch of eye relief is going to help out, be a lot more comfortable behind the gun. Here's a side-by-side comparison of the two reticles. As you can see, the newer reticle with the Circle X on the left has got stadium lines that are a little bit thicker, a little easier to see, and that Circle reticle just pops right out. The one on the right, like I said, is probably close to 20 years. It's got the standard duplex reticle. Here's an image of the reticle at a 50-yard distance on a 12-inch target. The target has 1-inch deviations, so I measured the inside of the circle at 3 MOA and the outside of the circle at 3.65. So this reticle does give you a little bit of bullet drop compensation depending on what load you have and other parameters. You could approximately sight in at 100 yards, and your 3 MOA would give you 165 yards. Sighted in at 150, it could get you out to 200 yards. Here's a side-by-side comparison of the two scopes, with the newer Bushnell banner being on top, and in the bottom with the older scope. I actually have it mounted on a higher set of rings to get the same reference point on the stock. The scope rings in the top image were the original ones, and with the older scope mounted with those rings, I actually had to have it mounted further forward on the gun so the objective didn't run into the scope mount. So you can definitely see here it's got approximately an extra inch of eye relief. It's pretty close to 4, the measurements that I took. Probably the most comfortable at around 3.75, which is huge compared to the 3 with the older scope. So if you're looking to do an inexpensive upgrade, replace your old Bushnell shotgun scope, definitely look into Bushnell's newer line. It seems to be a really good scope just off the bat, but definitely looking forward to getting out there this summer and sighting it in and seeing how it performs. I've got a couple other shotgun scopes coming in that I'm going to do some reviews on, so if you want to check those out, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you then.